Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about 3 possible outcomes for this game. Cowboys at Philadelphia. This is serious. Cab mode, baby. You know how we do it. Cowboys, baby. We're not doing very good right now, but that doesn't mean we still do not support these guys. Of course we support these guys. We want them to do well. All right. But sitting right here at 3-5, going to a hostile territory, divisional rival. It's not looking good. But you know, we're going to take a look at 3 possible outcomes from this game. First off, I want to talk about Dez real quick. You know, one of our fan favorites, my son and me, you know, big fans. A lot of great memories with Dez. You know, my son grew up on Dez and Romo. And just sad to see him go injured, you know, right off the bat with Achilles. So Dez, or any friends of Dez out there, any fans of Dez, hope you know, speedy recovery. And the best of luck, you know, moving forward. We love you, Dez. So shout out to Dez. All right. Now back to the topic here. 3 possible outcomes. All right. Cowboys have already, you know, made some moves here. We know that Sean Lee will be out. David Irving is out. Randy Gregory's questionable. Defense is banged up. All right. Offensive line is banged up. Connor Williams had the knee scope. So you know, it looks like it's gonna be Redmond. We'll see how he does. He's gonna have the big challenge with Fletcher Cox and Haloti Ngata. So it's gonna be a tough. It just looks like it's gonna be a very challenging game for the Cowboys. Do they have the staff to get this thing going? I don't know. Yeah, history of this season and in the past just doesn't lean towards the Cowboys doing well. All right, so Cowboys did add 2 receivers into this mix. Deontay Thompson and Tristan Deku were released. So they're activated Noah Brown and the elevated Lance Lenoir to the active roster. So what I like about Noah Brown, he will catch with his hands. All right. So Deontay Thompson looked like he was a body catcher, a slower version of Terrence Williams. So Terrence Williams, he's gone too. So it looks like we're slowly getting rid of the body catchers. Now we got players in here that will snatch the ball out of there. Amari Cooper, Cole Beasley, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown, and Lance Lenoir. So these are good. All right. What's left? All right. What's left? Is it Linehan? Is it play calling? So we're going to go over this. All right. So what are 3 outcomes? First outcome, the Cowboys win. You know, whether it's a close game or a big win, you know, they stay alive and, you know, they inch closer to the top of the NFC East. The NFC East is horrible. It's up for grabs. You know, as bad as the Cowboys are playing, they're still in it. Which is scary because this echoes the 2015 season, if you remember correctly. The Cowboys were in it for a while until they just lost too many games. But there was always that week where, okay, we lost, but we're still in it. We lost, but they lost, so we're still in it. This season has the same feel. And we know how the 2015 season ended. We bombed out and ended up having a top 4 pick for 2016. We got Zeke. So let's see what the Cowboys do. All right. The second thing, the Cowboys lose a close game. All right. Let's say they scratch and claw on this other crap that Garrett is always talking about, but they lose. All right. So a loss is a loss. All right. Now, if they lose a close game, does anything happen? Does anybody get canned, Linehan or Garrett? Probably not. Honestly, no matter how the season goes, I really don't see Garrett getting removed right now. I think Jerry will have a conversation with him at the end of the season if the season goes south. All right, even if they get blown out, I don't see that happen. Now, if the Cowboys lose big, all right, let's say they get blown out, 40-7 or something like that, or you know, 30-9 or some crazy crap like that. All right, so in that case, I think Linehan, they have to make a move there because that's showing 9 points, field goal. You know, they got to get out of the field goal wars. All right, nothing but field goal wars. Brett Maher, what's going on with him? Is it mental now with him? Can we please get a kicker that has some mental stability? All right, so let's see what happens there. All right, that'll be another little low-key thing to watch. You got to have a kicker. All right, I talked about that in the preseason. Mental capacity, it gets these kickers All right, it gets into the brains and it's game over. All right, Bailey's he's not doing good in Minnesota. He's still missing kicks over there. Brett Maher missing kicks for us now. So let's see what they do there. But if they lose big, Linehan's probably gonna get fired. All right, I just don't see the Jerry being able to fend off the fan base, the media. That's to be too much pressure. They gotta make a move. They gotta do something to rescue the season, and that would probably be your last ditch effort, okay? Because if you go 3-6, you're gonna be behind in the division. You would literally have to, you know, win 7 games in a row. All right, and you're not getting a good look at Dak, and everything's not looking good. All right, so see what Jason can give you, calling the plays, if that happens. But we'll see. Those are my 3. You know, let me know what you guys think of that. One other topic here I want to touch on here, as far as, you know, the future here with the Cowboys and the quarterback situation. What do they do if there continues to be struggles by Dak Prescott, inaccuracy, and unable to push the team down the field? What happens? All right, so one low-key thing that I'm keeping an eye on myself is Joe Flacco. All right, Joe Flacco in Baltimore. He's dealing with a hip issue right now. He got a little contusion, so it looks like he's gonna sit, and the rookie over there at Baltimore is gonna get the start. Now, why I'm talking about him is, I think you know, Baltimore drafted for the future to let him sit and let Flacco play another year, but I think Flacco's gonna want out of here. 33 years old. That's not very old, all right? Super Bowl credentials. He's got a good deep ball. Can push the team down the field. So keep an eye on that one. You know, as we go through the season, if you're still questioning the Cowboys here as far as the quarterback position, yeah, Jerry said this and that, but he didn't really come out and say that they're going to extend Dak Prescott at the end of the season. They didn't say when or whatever. It's just something that he said. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're extending him to be your starter. You see what kind of deal you get him. The Cowboys are in the driver's seat right now. If you want to extend Dak Prescott, he's not getting a big-ass contract. I can tell you that. He's getting some minimal deal with probably some guarantees, but he ain't getting no blockbuster contract. If they do, there needs to be a coup, all right? there needs to be a coup. All right, so something needs to happen, but keep an eye out on that one. Joe Flacco, if he becomes available, Cowboys need to pounce on that. All right, get him in here. You know, let him take command of this offense. Let him push the ball down the field. 2020, you know, start looking into drafting the replacement. All right, start looking, whether that's Tua or Herbert, whatever, you know, whoever's available there, or even if it's 2021. All right, but they gotta do something here. They have to do something with this offense, the coaching, the quarterback. It's all connected. And all of them are failing in one capacity or another. All right, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But let me know what you guys think, man. I really appreciate everybody that took the poll in the community, which really got this video for you. You know, as far as what you guys thought would be the outcome of this game. Appreciate everybody that took the poll. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the video get out there and get more views, and it helps the channel to grow more. And not on all of that. So continue to like, subscribe, and share, guys. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.